All right, everyone. We are live on YouTube. Joey here, along with Tyler, just hanging out for a Saturday. I just call it a Saturday morning coffee. Tyler, how are you?
Oh, not too bad. Tired, but here I am.
Well, were just telling me right before we went on live that you were up at 3, but you said that's your usual. What time did you go to bed?
I think last night I went to bed at like 7:40ish around there. So I think the last time I checked my phone was at like 7:54, and that's because somebody had messaged me. But I had like it was like 7:45ish that I have actually laid down. It's like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm tired.
No, I get that. I can understand and appreciate that. I think we went to bed between 9:30 and 10. It might have been a little after 10. We were getting caught up on all of our TV shows that we're watching, and we were watching the second season of Cross. It's a show on Prime.
Mm,
And we're all caught up on it now. Like there's still episodes coming out, but they haven't released anymore lately. And so we've been going back, and I'd never seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So we started that. So then we finished the
good
episode
show.
of Buffy and started the next episode, which my brother-in-law told me and said that this is like the pivotal episode of season one. Is where you learn all about Angel and everything that's happening with
Mm,
Angel and all that. And I look over and my wife has gone to sleep. I said, well, we will have to finish it tomorrow. Uh, so that's how my day went. And so I got up between 6 and 7, I think. But yeah, I've got,
I
go ahead.
I just gonna say, I don't know if it's just because like the nature of my job where I gotta get up at 5, or if it's just like me getting older, or if it's just me going to bed earlier. I don't know. Maybe it's a combination of all three. But I just find myself that especially now that I told you that I've like been working out and stuff, I'm sleeping much better through the nights and I'm getting better sleep. So I'm just waking up earlier.
Oh, that's good. So if you get up, let's say you get up at 3 and you go to the gym, how packed is the gym at 3:30 or 4 or whatever time you get there?
Well, so on weekends, it actually doesn't open up until 6. So I mean, I get there at like 5:45, and then and I was there till like 7:15. Um, and it's really not that packed. There's probably maybe because I go to Planet Fitness. So there's maybe probably roughly 20 people there, which might seem like a lot to some people, but like I don't care because I'm there to do what I need to do.
Gotcha.
And then I actually, because last week we were on vacation, um,
Right.
I actually had got up that because I do Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, um, and that Saturday and I mean that Monday and Tuesday rather, I had gotten there at like around 4 in the morning, and that was more packed because Monday through Friday it's 24/7,
Yeah.
and then on the weekends it's 6 in the morning until 10 at night, and it was actually more packed then than when I arrived there at 6.
I can see that because I figured if you got someone who's up and Adam and ready to go, they're like, hey, I'm not doing anything. Could just go ahead and go to the gym.
Exactly, and the thing is too, with Planet Fitness is like, and this could be any gym, I guess, really, but I'm just taking a guess. It is a lot of older people there, so because it's really, I mean, it's cheap. It's right there, pretty much dead center of Bangor.
Tyler, when you were in elementary school, did you all have the book fair?
Yes.
Okay. Well, my wife this year is the new school librarian, and they had the book fair for the first time in many years because of
Mm,
COVID and the last Last person didn't do it after that. So none of the kids in her schools now had ever experienced the book fair. So they had the book fair for the first time, and she had gotten me different things. So I'm going to show you some of the things that she had gotten me. All right. This is a chocolate bar ruler.
Okay.
It looks like the, you know, like the almost like the Toblerones or something like that. But it's a ruler. This is the one that has gotten me. It looks like a chocolate bar and it's set up like a chocolate bar, but it's a calculator. I think it comes in reversed on the thing, but hopefully on the video it'll come. Anyway, it's solar powered. So I opened up the thing to take it out the other day just to look at it. I want to show you. It's even wrapped like a chocolate bar, like the foil wrapper, and you unwrap it. Look. Yep, I dropped it, but it looks like a Hershey's bar.
Yeah.
A chocolate bar.
They've got to stick to the theme, you know?
Yeah. And so then this is but it doesn't, well, maybe a little bit like a chocolate bar. Maybe not really. But this is the one that I was expecting all of them to do this, and they have not. And I've not unwrapped it yet, but it's a chocolate bar scented pen. I haven't unwrapped it yet, but I'm looking forward to just, you know, inhaling the.
Do you love chocolate?
I do. I'm not like, I don't have to, like, if I don't have any, I'll start punching things, but I do enjoy a chocolate. What's your favorite chocolate bar?
If you're talking pure chocolate bar, like a Hershey's, but I haven't had one in such a long time.
Okay. I haven't had a Hershey's bar in a long time. I've had chocolate. I enjoy like the Snickers shapes, like the Snicker eggs at at Easter, or the hearts at Valentine's Day. My wife got me a package of those. It's a good chocolate to caramel peanut mix and all of that.
Now, if you're not talking pure chocolate,
okay,
then you know Reese's, because I'm a peanut butter addict.
Speaking of which, when everyone, if you go, we have as part of Patreon, let me bring my Patreon banner up there. It's patreon.com/babykangaroo media, where just for $5 a month you get hours of extra content. But as part of that, every month we do what we call the Super Show. Tyler and TJ and Nan, some of my co-hosts, we do all that, and we have had a running argument or debate about peanut butter. All right. And Nan is a fan of the crunchy peanut butter.
Boo.
But this is what I saw yesterday, Tyler. My wife and I do a thing. If I have to go to the grocery store or gas station and take it from the Arrested Development, I don't know if you've ever seen that, but there's a thing in there where George Sr. is hiding in the attic and his grandson finds him, and then he makes his grandson start getting things for him. And he's like, listen, if you go out, Pop gets a treat. And so that's what I do to my wife. So I say we go get a treat if I have to go to the grocery store or something like that. So I'm at the gas station yesterday, and I go in to get me a cup of coffee, and I'm like, I might want a candy bar. And Tyler, I saw Extreme Snickers full of peanuts. So it's like even more peanuts than normal. So basically, I think just chocolate wrapped in a bunch of peanut. I mean, you know, peanuts just wrapped in a bunch of chocolates, rather. So I'm gonna get one of those and send it to Nan.
At that point, I wonder, if I was to take a guess, her favorite candy bar is a Payday, just because of all the peanuts. That's my guess.
I would think so. I would think so. Now, you know, if I have to have one, like, because I'll enjoy a Payday every once in a while, but if I have to have one, I like the chocolate covered Payday rather than just the plain Payday.
I think it's all good. The problem is I just don't eat that stuff anymore, which is like hard for me because I have like an extreme sweet tooth.
Oh yeah, no, I can get that. But as far as the Reese's peanut butter cups go, I enjoy the Reese's shapes more, just like the peanut butter itself. But I'll say this for the Reese's. The Reese's, you get more protein than any other thing. Like, it's not a lot, but you can get 4 grams of protein.
The thing that I was addicted to was the Reese's. I think it's called the Fast Break or the Fast Bar,
Oh yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you know
yeah. The
which one I'm
fast
talking
break.
about.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that thing.
They had another one. It was like Reese's Pieces, like a piece break or something like that. I saw that yesterday
Mm.
too. But the Reese's Pieces they're too sweet to me. The peanut butter is too sweet to me. I don't like
It's
overly
all good.
sweet peanut butter. She also got me a couple of these pins, little squishies at the top, but the bottom is a pin. These look like milkshakes, I think, or maybe cupcakes or something like that. It's got little,
Uh, yeah, I would say almost like a milkshake.
and then the funniest animal joke book ever for kids, because I tell my morning joke and all that, so I can get some of those from that. Let me see if I got one. Where do you take sick ponies?
Where?
To the hospital.
Okay, all right.
And then this, I was helping her set up her
Of course.
library, her book fair, and I saw this, and it was pretty good. It says, too much school spirit can be deadly. Not every kid would be thrilled to move to rural Alaska, but 6th grader Lacey is eager to leave her bullies behind and start over. However, Lucy's new school does remote learning from October to April, when the roads become too icy to navigate safely. Luckily, the 6th grade class at White Pine Secondary School is tiny, just 13 students. And they're all really welcoming when they chat online. As the ice starts to thaw, Lucy grows excited about meeting her new friends in real life. But when she arrives at school, all she finds is a tiny cemetery with snow-dusted headstones poking out of the frozen ground. Headstones with some very familiar names on them. Are her new friends pulling an elaborate prank, or is the truth far, far more horrifying? It's called IRL, and it's by Jenny Goebel. So,
And you're gonna read it.
I'm gonna read it. Yeah, I'm like, oh, that looks good. And
Hey, actually, you know what? For Book Club Barista, you and Nan should read it.
Me and Nan should read this. Let me look. Oh, it's not that. I mean, this is what a page looks like. That's not too bad.
That's not bad. And what is probably about 100 pages?
169 pages.
Good number.
Yeah. And so that's not bad at all. We could blow through that in no time at all.
You'd have that done in a day.
Oh yeah, if you just sat down and just read it. If you read let me see, a page every 10 minutes, you still do it. And you can read more than a page every 5 minutes. That's 30 pages an hour.
Yeah.
You'd be done in 4 to 5 hours. And you could probably read more than a page every 5 minutes. So maybe a page every minute.
Maybe not me. I have to reread quite a bit
that's all
to
right.
comprehend.
That's all right. You're no longer in school. You can take your time.
That's right. Exactly.
What does your Saturday look like?
My brother's coming up. We're gonna go get lunch, and other than that, I don't know. Probably nothing special.
Oh, you said you're getting sushi, right?
Well, that's typically what we go for is sushi, but I told him yesterday, he asked me like where I wanted to get lunch, and I said, well, to be fair, the past 2 times that I have gone down there, we've gotten what I wanted. So how about, seems where you're coming up to visit me, we go get what you want, which I think is fair.
That seems very fair. And I can tell you, folks, Tyler is a huge Godzilla fan.
I am.
And okay, hold on.
You can
we've got some show and tell.
I will just prove that I am, I got several that I will show you on my computer desk here.
But we were doing, I don't know, we do so many recordings together. Anyway, it came up and I had asked you if you'd watched Monarch. And you said no, you had not watched it yet. You're gonna wait for a few seasons to like pile up and then just
Yeah.
like binge it all at once when you use your free trial. And I said that makes perfect sense. But I can tell you this. Since then, Tyler, I have gotten more and more ads for Monarch and Godzilla and
Because that's what life is about. Life is about Godzilla, don't you know that?
Oh, I was going to say, is life about me getting ads for different things? Oh, see, that's just like I call that just like the regular one because it doesn't have like the blue or the orange or
Yeah.
red or whatever
So
that is.
actually, this was the first one, because all four of those that I just showed are from a specific series. This is the first one I got, which is probably my favorite. And then the one that was just like this with the blue spikes, it's the same exact one. It just has the glowing blue spikes. But I am a nerd, and I'm okay with that, and I love it.
Everybody's got something that they're nerdy about. I'm like that with wrestling and comic books
And your duck collection.
and my duck collection. Oh, she also got me a squishy duck. They were selling these like squishy ducks, but it's in there, still in the plastic, because like if that thing falls and hits anything, it'll pick up every piece of dirt and dust and lint.
You'll have
What have
to
you.
send me your duck collection, because there is one that I've specifically been looking for
Mhm.
to get you, and I just want to make sure that you don't have it
Oh, I can do
before I
that.
buy it. But I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's a gift.
You know, our former institution that I worked at and you went to, like after I left, they came out with a little rubber duck branded like eagle
Mhm.
that they were giving out. Did you know? Were you aware of
No,
this?
I was not.
And so our mutual friend Michelle grabbed me one and gave it to me like a couple of Christmases ago. Because
That's
they're
good.
like, you gotta send, because she's like, you gotta send Joey one, because everybody knew his duck collection. That's where it started when I was there. So
Actually, I reached, speaking of former institution, I actually reached out to Chris the other day to send me job openings
okay.
that the school had, because I think I'm ready for a career change. But unfortunately, all the job postings require a bachelor,
I
and
got you.
I only have a two
You have the
associates.
two associates, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, Chris had said, you could probably still apply. And I was like, I could, yeah, because there was one that I was semi interested in.
Okay.
Um, but the problem is I just have no experience in the field. I just don't think I would be taken considered as a an actual candidate.
I mean, it still doesn't hurt to apply. I did a lot of those things when when you're hunting for a job, you're like
Mhm.
I just I was throwing all applications out there, and like we've mentioned before on a previous broadcast, I applied for one and got turned down 30 seconds later for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did they just but the more you apply, the more you like hone your skills, and that gets you out there as a person. And because I was in a group one time, we were like I was the hiring committee. I don't know why I was having trouble there, and we had someone who we interviewed who was totally uh, not qualified for the position, but they were a fantastic person.
Mhm.
And we told them, like, look, keep applying to other positions here. If we can help you in any way, we can, because we just thought that, I mean, just had they had a great attitude and all of that. And that's when you get all of your stuff out there. And if all else fails, Tyler, see you what you can also do is become like a coordinator of like online schools, and you can just monitor things that are happening on
Mm.
the online and write a horror young adult novel about it, kids novel about it.
The position that I was interested in was advisor of Trio Student Support Services,
Mm-hmm.
which I like, and I read the job description, like, helping kids sign up for classes and all that type of stuff. I was like, yeah, I'm semi interested in it. Not semi. I think going to that college for 6 years on top of um I don't know. I just feel like I would like doing the job. And it's
Mm-hmm.
close to my apartment, so
Oh yeah,
travel wise,
that wouldn't be a
yeah.
far commute for you at all. Um,
I
I'd go
mean,
ahead. I'd go ahead and do it. You may not get anything out of it, but you at that point the only thing you've wasted is time.
mm,
And if you're like me, you waste plenty of time
true.
already. Already. And I'm back. I've shown this to you before. I'm gonna show the audience. I'm back with the little slammer head Randy Orton
Mm,
that my colleagues gave me for my birthday. It's something that I just in there, just you play with, you fiddle with on my desk. I need space, Tyler. I just need more space because I feel like I'm very, very cramped
I
and
mean,
crowded
I
in
mean,
here.
same as I mean, but like obviously I'm at my computer desk right now,
Right.
and I'm just in my room. I've got workout equipment, old
Hmm.
TV, stand with all my video game consoles, TV, and then my bed. So it's like I don't have like a lot of space in my room because it's kind of a small room. I wish I
Mm-hmm.
did have a just knock something over. Oh. I wish I did have a little bit more space to spread out a little bit.
What you need is a Murphy bed. Do you know what a Murphy bed is?
I have no idea what a Murphy bed is.
Think of like a closet, like a standalone closet, like you had at college.
Okay, yeah.
But when you open it up, that's what your bed comes down off of. So when you're ready to go to sleep, you open it up, the bed comes down, you sleep on it. But at night, you fold it up and close the
Is it?
doors.
I think that's like a popular thing in Japan, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sure it is. And it used to be a popular thing here.
Mm,
You anchor it to the wall so that the top doesn't come down on top of you when you
yeah.
are asleep. But yeah, that's what you should do. But you were talking about my rubber duck collection. I used to have a little I still have it. I just shouldn't say I used to, a little shelf with all the ducks on it. But now I've outgrown the shelf, so I need like a
Mm.
bigger like bookcase. It'll be a rubber duck case.
Problem with my whole computer desk, just in general.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I can show.
Okay. Wait, because it's oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice.
And then that's only like part of my Funko Pop
Your Funko.
collection.
I like the Darth Vader mask.
Good Chris.
There you are. You're back. I cannot hear you though. Wait.
I
Say something.
disappeared for a second.
Nope, I got you now. I got you. I couldn't hear you, but then I heard the click on when I guess they reconnected.
Because my screen went black, but I could still hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just a nerd. I got a bunch of nerdy stuff.
I'm assuming that's just like a mask, and you really don't have Vader's head really in there.
No, I don't. I don't have Vader's head in there. I
Because
have worn it before though.
just walking around. You can see you in the kitchen just making some eggs, just wearing the mask.
Just using it because I also have his replica Darth lightsaber too. I'm just in the kitchen using it to mix eggs.
Whisk. Yeah.
But in my closet is where that is. That's where the like other half of my Funko Pop collection is, and then I have I have like more figures and stuff in there too. The problem is I just don't have room for them. So
Oh, I got that. I was going to do a question from my Tails box, but the first one I picked out is not applicable to you, Tyler. I'm sorry. I could answer it, but you couldn't. It says, "Tell me about your wedding." And Tyler, as far as I know, you've never been married.
never been married. I'm single, ladies.
Ooh, this is a good one. What are some things on your bucket list that you have yet to cross off?
Japan. I want to travel to Japan. That is
Right.
number one.
Yep.
I want to travel more US states.
Mhm.
More specifically like the Midwest. Because I just think they're beautiful states.
Mhm.
So New Zealand's probably on there too. And then I don't know, Scotland. So like for traveling wise, like that stuff. Um, and I don't know, like it's hard. Maybe go skydiving once in my life just to try it.
Okay. Okay.
Um, and then as far as anything else, I'm not really sure because like I'm not I'm not somebody that like it's like, man, I want to do this, 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 and this. I'm just like, yeah, I want to travel to a couple places and I might want to try that. I don't know.
I have to tell you, since you talked about skydiving, I always think about this whenever someone mentions skydiving. My aunt Anne always told her grandchildren, "You have to finish high school. After that, whatever you want to do, but there's no. You finish high school, I will pay for you to do something, whatever you want, within reason." And her oldest granddaughter graduated from high school. They went on a shopping trip to New York. Then her brother graduates and she comes to him and says, "Will, we're very proud of you and all that." Same thing as Sydney. "What do you want to do?" He says, "I want you, me, and mom to go skydiving." And they did. And so I asked her later, like the next time I saw her, "How was it?" And she goes, "It was, oh, Joe, it was wonderful. It was beautiful. It's nothing like you have ever done in your life. And I never want to do it again as long as I live." But I mean, they were the tandem. You're with your instructor and all that. And
Mm.
you jump out and they do all the stuff, but they did it. So I could see you doing that.
Just to try it. I mean, if you want to talk about like some what I'm gonna call like little things maybe,
Yeah.
like I would like to get a tattoo
Okay.
of what specifically. There's so many things I could list off. So, um, what about you?
Oh, so many things. I want to get back into visiting ballparks. I wanted to like go to a game in every ballpark
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
that there is, but just the last several years, it's just been, one thing after another. I want to go to Japan as well. I wanted to go to watch wrestling, for, especially like Wrestle Kingdom. But the thing with that is, it's right after the new year.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always excuses. I should just do it one year. Travel like you travel, see some European countries, visit all 50 states.
Mm.
A little less than half. I'm over 20, but I'm not yet at 25, so
Mm.
a little less than half.
Yeah, if you would have asked me, 4 years ago, I would have said WrestleMania, but we did that.
We
So
did that, yeah. And it may be the last time anybody's able to afford WrestleMania, but we've talked about that ad nauseum
yeah.
over the past few months. Although I will say, somebody said that they're now seriously discounting tickets because they're not selling any
Mhm.
tickets.
Geez, I wonder why.
Well, it used to be this, like, hey, all right, I see you got this WrestleMania thing when it was, so you had to come up with a great card of matches that brings people. Then it kind of flipped, and WrestleMania became the attraction itself. Hey, we're going to WrestleMania. That's what it was with us. They had not announced any matches. I mean, we were 8 or 9 months away when I got the tickets, but now I think you're going to have to flip back and start to have some great matches there, except for next year when they go to Saudi Arabia. They've already sold that show. They've already made that money.
We don't even need to discuss that.
Somebody said they thought they paid $250 million to come. I mean, but they've got the money. It'd be nice, wouldn't it, Tyler, just to have some of that money?
You know what? I won't even be greedy. Listen, I like 250 million would be nice. I won't be greedy. I'll take like 5 million just so I can retire and just do what I want.
That's 2%. I don't think that's 2% right there.
Cause like, look, here's the thing, like 5 million, right? I can have a house built, pay off my car, get another vehicle, maybe get myself an ATV as a toy for myself with, all my land, and then just live off of the other, what, 4 million I'd have over 4 million left, but
4.5.
yeah.
You can buy.
So
Let me see. In Maine, buy land, build a house. I don't know how much land is, but
well, land is actually expensive right now.
Yeah.
It's almost 20,000 an acre. So
how many acres do you want?
well, I want enough that I can, I don't know, probably 10 to 15.
Welcome back to Acre Talk with Tyler and Joey
Yeah.
on a Saturday morning.
So yeah, or 20. I just want a good chunk of property with woods on it,
Get
that would be nice.
the house all wired up. You want the good internet, Tyler.
That's right. See, I want to be close enough to civilization that if I need to travel for things, but then I want to be like far enough away that like there's nobody really around me.
All right, tomorrow morning you wake up and they say we've already paid the taxes, Tyler. In your bank account is 5 million. Okay. Would you go to WrestleMania next year?
Is next year in Saudi?
Yeah.
No. I'd be like, hey, Joe, we'll skip next year.
We'll go to the year after that.
The year after.
I'm all about it. But you need the good internet because I know you're going to have mom with you and mom might want to watch stuff on Netflix. So.
Oh, yeah. Good internet. Like I said, I think, I mean, we've talked about it before, but I'd have the house built. I wouldn't go buy one.
No, I know. You need the specifications. Yeah. Is like mom like just a prominent part of the house? Does she have her own area? Is it like here's mom's half of the house? Here's Tyler's house?
I think what I would do, because I think I've described it to you before, like pretty much like the whole bottom floor and the whole top floor would be like for me and guests, but the basement would be a fully fledged basement for her, like kitchen and everything. That way if she didn't want to come up, which she would spend her time wherever I am, but good mom.
Yeah, no, absolutely. My wife and I have started to look at places, just looking, like we're not doing anything now. We saw one yesterday because we originally are like, we're too old. We don't want to deal with stairs. But there was one where everything is on one level, but it does have an upstairs that's like really nice. And she's like, you can have half of this, like it's a big open space. She's like, half of it I can have Poshmark stuff, and the other half can be like your studio area. So something like that I would enjoy because it also does have like its own separate bathroom up there. So I'm like, excuse me, I'll be right back. And you have to run downstairs, use the restroom, come back up. It's good.
it'd also be good for a guest room, right? I mean, how
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
so if you had company over.
But the downstairs, like the masters there, I think they also have an extra bedroom there, so we can still have a
Mm,
guest room down there, and you can put up like we've got a single bed here to my right now. This is also our guest room.
mhm.
There's just again, it's a space issue like that. But I get up in the mornings and I do my morning coffee video, and then I take notes for my wrestling podcast. So I still would like a place where I can take notes and do all of that. So yeah. So you're hanging out with your brother today. You're gonna get some lunch. Is he staying over? Is he just coming down for the day? Or?
No, he's just coming up for the day. I mean, he's exactly a 2-hour drive from his apartment to my apartment. Like you type his when I type his address into my GPS, it's like 2 hours exactly.
Mm. Well, that's good. Yes, that's far enough where like he's not popping over all the time, but it's not like you would never see him. It's 2 hours, so it's good.
Which I mean, even if he wanted to pop over all the time, I'd be fine with it. Just for clarifications, I have a good relationship with him.
Well, that's always a good thing. Yeah, we're going out and about. The local farmers market is open from I think it's the end of May to the end of April until the end of October. But after that, they do a monthly, like what they call like a pop-up market. And they've already done their one for February, but since today's the last day of February, they're doing like a specialty market for just baked goods. So
Mm.
that opens from 10, that's from 10 to 2. So we're going to go check that out and then go around. Like we've got a grocery order in, and I got to go by a Food Line and pick up some stuff and then clean the apartment. And I'm going to try to watch the Elimination Chamber tonight. It snuck
Good
up
thing
on me,
you,
Tyler.
yeah, I
It
was gonna
snuck
say,
up
good
on
thing
me.
you said that because I was literally sitting on the couch this morning, having my coffee before, I got ready to go to the gym, and I
Mhm.
was like, I saw a thing. I was like, oh, Elimination Chambers today, and I was like, oh, I have to remember to watch it. Completely forgot about it, and then you just brought it up. So
Yeah, yeah. So it came up. I may watch it in here because I'm sure my wife doesn't want to watch because it starts at 7, I think. So that's a later time. Like the Royal
yeah,
Rumble was not bad because that started. I will say that was nice being in Saudi Arabia because it started at 2 and it was over 6 or 7, between 6 and 7, I think.
that's like the nice thing about like when they're overseas, um, because of that for that reason. um, is the shows are on earlier.
Someone
And
said that
we're
WrestleMania may be
old.
early. Someone said WrestleMania may be earlier.
Well, let's hope so.
It used to be. It used to be an afternoon show back in
I
the early days.
remember I remember when I first started watching it, it started at 6. Because my first one that I watched like
Right.
live was 25.
Yeah.
And it started at 6.
When I was really getting out of wrestling the first time because I was about to graduate college, it was in spring of 2000. They had WrestleMania 2000. I don't know if you remember that, but they had all
Mm,
day. They had all what they call WrestleMania all day, where they showed highlights of past
yeah.
WrestleManias, and so that started at like 9 or 10 in the morning and went straight through until the show. Because somebody again, I was in a different building, but somebody had purchased it and set it up in the lobby, and I'm like, I thought Rock was going to win, and then they had Triple H win, and I'm like, wait, that never happens. The bad guy isn't supposed to win. Yeah. All right. Well, Tyler, we've gone about 40 minutes. I said this wasn't going to last long. I was going to keep it around 30 minutes or so. But go ahead and tell everyone where they can get you. And since this is YouTube, I brought it up there so they could see.
Yeah, I was just gonna there it is. Right on the screen for you. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the Tyler MCK.
Because he says Twitter, folks. Tyler's not on X. He's on Twitter. He's the last holdout. I'm on every social media at the Joey Harris. I made it easy for you. If it's a social media and I'm on it, I'm at the Joey Harris. And again, patreon.com/baby kangaroo media for bonus episodes of the Cup of Joe Wrestling Show. The Joey Harris Super Show is on there. The Green Room, the Book Club Baristas, Res Life Recordings. Tyler and I are doing the Film Club episode sometime in March where we're going to talk about the Phantom Menace. As we start our Star Trek. Listen to me. Boo! I'll boo myself as we start our Star Wars journey. We're gonna.
I like how you said it. The Phantom Menace, and I was like that, and I was like, wait a minute, it's not. You don't really like. Oh, but we'll save it for.
Isn't it the Phantom Menace?
No, it's the first one. But I'm not a personal fan of episode 1 and episode 2.
Oh, I got you. But I feel like you got to watch those because it sets you up for 3, Rogue One, and the original trilogy, and all of that. So we'll
watch it all.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. The last book club baristas that Nan and I did was on Lonesome Dove, so that's on there. So all of that, just $5 a month. There's also a lot of like free stuff on there. Some green rooms are on there for free. Some of the shows are on there for free. All of my notes that I take for the wrestling show are up there for free. You get the Mug Life episodes, which is just me talking one-on-one for a few moments about different things. All that for free. So a lot for free, but we're coming up, Tyler, on about 90 pieces of content up there.
It's a lot. Yeah.
So just $5 a month. Try us out. If you don't like us, no harm, no foul. We party as friends, but I think you'll enjoy everything on there for just $5 a month. So for Tyler, this is Joey. Thank you all for watching us YouTube live. Saying we will talk to you all next time.
Bye.